Okay, hi. So I'm wanting to show you a game that you can play with your kids to just who are struggling with basic number sense. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to mathagon.org. Okay. So your front initial page might look different than mine, but that's okay. You're going to go up here into Polypad. Okay. If you go into Polypad, you're going to need 2 dice. So I'm going to go into the probability section, into the dice section, and I'm going to grab a couple dice. So I'm going to go down here to duplicate that so that I have 2 dice. Okay. Then the next thing, so this game is called Bank 300. So I'm going to type that in here. Bank 300. Make that a little bit bigger. I mean, you obviously don't have to do this part. Hello, why is that not working? Okay. You obviously don't have to do that part. You could not put the name on it. Okay, so, and then the next thing that you're going to need is you're going to need a bank. I want mine to be purple. So you might draw a circle for your bank. Okay, and your child will also need a bank. Okay, now this can obviously be done on paper with real dice. I'm just showing you in a video form. So this is just a little easier. All right, so the game is that the first one to 300 wins. Now, you can continue to roll the dice as much as you want, but when you bank it, it switches to the other player. So, for example, I'm going to select these two. I'm going to randomize. Okay. And in order to keep track of it, okay, so that is 22 for me. I'm going to risk it. Now, I can keep risking it, but if I roll a 1, I lose all the money that is not put in the bank, which is this guy here. Okay, so I'm going to roll again. Oh, and I rolled a 1. So I am going to lose all my money. Okay, so now it's the second player's turn. So they're going to roll the dice. Okay, now you're also going to, ooh, that's a good roll. You're also going to want to pay attention to the fact that this is my 10s. So you're going to decide, right? And this is my 1s. Ooh, let's draw a circle with this. Okay, so there's my 10s and there's my 1s. So this would be a nice one. So this one's going to be 56. So we're going to put in there 56. That's a really good one, but you know what? I'm going to risk it as that second player. And I did not get a 1. And in fact, I rolled a 62, which is awesome. Okay. So that one's really good. So I don't want to lose that. So I am going to bank that money. Now, in order to bank the money, I need to add it up and put it in my purple circle bank. So now this is where you're going to want to pay attention to that number sense piece. Okay. So you have a few tools that you can use. There are number tiles. Okay. So we can talk about, well, how many 10s in 56? Well, there's 5 10s in 56. So I can, depending on where they're at, they might need that full-on visual. Okay. So that's going to be 5 10s. And then I'm going to need another 10. Oh, sorry. And then, 6 1s. Okay, so I'm going to pull that over here and duplicate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's my 56. And then the other one being 62. Now this is if your child really does not have any number sense, like they really struggle to understand what those numbers even mean. Okay. And then we're duplicating that. Okay, so I have that, and now I can take them and I know that I can combine them. So a 50, so 5 10s and 6 10s is going to give me a full 100. Okay, and then I can't combine the ones, but I'm left with a 10. So then I can get rid of these guys because they are in my in this one. Okay, so I've got 100, and then this was 6 7 8. Okay, so 118 would be my total. Okay, so then I would take that amount and stick that in here. Okay, and then it would be the other person's turn. Okay, so we can delete all of this. Now that we have this total in there, we can just go ahead and delete this. Okay, and then we go back to rolling, but now it is the other person's turn because I have banked it, and they would keep rolling. Okay. Oh, unfortunately, that person rolled a 1, so they would lose all their money and they lose their turn. So we're back to the person who has 118. Okay, so the game goes back and forth, and whoever makes it to 300 wins. So that is a very basic game, just if your child has no number sense. The next video is going to be if your child has some number sense, but they have a hard time comparing numbers and sort of adding them in their head. And so we're doing the next complex level because number is both quantity and distance. So the next game is going to be basically exactly like this, but now with a number line. And we're going to look at how to use that. Okay. Try that and see how it goes.